What's up, welcome to Nostalgia. Dave here with a review of Kehlani's fourth album, Crash. 2 years since the last album. Kehlani, Bay Area R&B singer, really multi-talented genre artist at this point. Kehlani does a lot of different stuff, and she continues to do that on this album here. But I'd say Kehlani is pretty well established for what Kehlani's been up to, the past 10 years or so, in the sense that not an artist to be put in a box, not an artist that is super predictable sonically, but is certainly very capable, very engaging due to her very, I think, kind of unique, strong vocals. There's a certain rasp, there's a certain kind of emotion that she gives with their voice, and it's really noticeable. And looking back on the last handful of albums, again, Kehlani's kind of progressed and moved across sounds, but again, what remains most consistent and engaging with Kehlani's music is, I think, that the voice. Kehlani's fourth album, Crash, it definitely jumps around a bit. I think this perhaps could have been a little bit more focused sonically, but Kehlani is talented enough vocally to really make up for the fact that the album's a bit scattershot. The lead single, After Hours, total bop, just club R&B banger, very catchy rhythm, in part because it's using the applause rhythm very famously from Sean Paul's Temperature, so it's recognizable, but great song, great use of Kehlani's talent, where Kehlani can make something more pop-leaning and really deliver in that front. Most of their album is not actually like that, though, but there's still plenty of highlights. I like Next to You a lot. What I Want with the Christina Aguilera samples, a big standout. The title track, Crash, very noticeable guitar, but the chorus, very impassioned from Kehlani. Kehlani consistently is able to engage with her vocals, whether it's very energetic singing or very, I think, forthcoming lyrics. Kehlani not afraid to get very sexual, very frank with what they're talking about, very openly calling for women to join her in the showers and whatnot on this album, in line with expectations. But that's what makes Kehlani fun. I don't really have a good comparison for Kehlani in terms of peers, because Kehlani doesn't really exist fully within R&B. Kehlani, again, very willing and able to jump around. So I guess just general pop is how you have to kind of think about this music. Nonetheless, I think despite the kind of scattershot nature, as I said, overall solid album, in line with Blue Water Road, in line with It Was Good Until It Wasn't. I don't think Kehlani has really reached the big highs of Sweet Sexy Savage from 2017, but also this music is clearly not trying to do that either, so it's not really a big deal to me. Just kind of going through the other songs here. After Hours, my favorite song for sure, that first single, just because of its boppy nature. The second single, Next to You, quite enjoy this one as well. The bass really stands out, strong performance vocally. Kehlani really singing with her chest on that one. I enjoy it quite a bit. The first song, Groove Theory, just kind of interesting because there's several phases to that song. A lot of switch ups for sure. I mentioned What I Want with the Christina Aguilera What a Girl Wants sample, very obvious on the chorus, but drums sound good. And Kehlani, giving a hip hop cadence. She's really great at talking shit, and she can certainly dabble in hip hop. She's done it a long time, and she's quite good at it. 8, I didn't really care for. I think this one's a bit of a miss, despite it being pretty lyrically amusing. Neptune's vibe with the production, but I just find it pretty underwritten, honestly. I enjoyed the keys on Tears. I enjoyed the guitar on Vegas. Deep has this very big beat, very big, loud drums. I enjoyed that. And then Lose My Wife, actually pretty fun closer from Kehlani. I think the lyrical sentiment of that one kind of brings things home. So all in all, 13 songs, 43 minutes. It's another Kehlani album, but Kehlani has such a high floor, such a consistency to the music that, it's hard for me to be too critical, even if would I like to hear more After Hours? Would I like to hear more stuff in line with Sweet Sexy Savage? Yeah, I probably would, but it's fine. Kehlani's still in her 20s or late 20s still. It's been quite a strong career to this point, and I have no reason to expect that to not continue for quite some time. But let me know, what was your favorite moment on Kehlani's fourth album, Crash? And for more music reviews, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.